Shalom. This is Brother Yuan with GMS South Carolina. All right, first and foremost, I want to give all praises to the Most High. Get this mic going here. Okay. I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders, great millstone. I want to say shalom to all the brothers and, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth in sincerity. All right, may the blessing of election be upon your house. Shalom, everybody that's going to be coming in on the comment board. Now, I did this lesson maybe like a year ago. I was on YouTube one day just scrolling and watching random, videos about NASA and history and stuff like that. And I came across this video. I'm going to share it on the screen here. There we go. About this devil tried to nuke the moon. Now, you got to ask yourself, why would this devil do something like that? Why would he try to nuke the moon? What sense does that make? What was he trying to achieve? What was his goal? Right? Now, the Lord has put certain contingencies in the scriptures, that if they can make the Lord a liar, then they believe, they'll have a chance at disannulling the promises, everything that was given unto us, our birthright. All right. That's what this whole thing is about, man. It's a struggle between the righteous and the wicked. Jacob and Esau. That's what it all goes back to. If you've been in church your whole life and you never heard about the struggle between Jacob and Esau, and you don't know about the importance of bloodlines and lineages according to the Bible, man, you don't know what the hell's going on. You can't piece together nothing. You don't understand anybody's motives. You don't understand why this devil does what he does. You don't understand what the struggle is truly about, what the end game is. You don't know. Right? So, why would this devil want to nuke the moon? So I'm gonna play the clip, and then we're gonna go get some precepts, okay? And that's gonna be that. So let me actually make this full screen for you guys here. All right. And get this going. So we're gonna watch the clip all the way through pretty much. Well, we'll watch most of it. We might stop it and things like that. And the brother on the comment board said, Kazak says, there's a movie back from the year 1902 titled A Trip to the Moon, where they shot a rocket into the moon. Yeah, man, they're trying to disannul the ordinances. They're trying to make the Most High lie. And we'll get into that, and we'll go to Jeremiah and get into it as the clip goes along. But here's the clip.
Probably one of the most inspirational moments in human history was the landing on the moon by Apollo 11 and Neil Armstrong's first step.
Which I don't necessarily think these devils got all the way to the moon and having space stations and stuff. I really doubt it, man. But a lot of the astronauts that went up there, man, they some of them have been quoted saying that it's not what people think it is, and it's been hearsay, but I really doubt it.
Onto the surface. But maybe if Project A119 had gone ahead almost 10 years earlier, things might not have looked quite so rosy, knowing that the US and possibly the Soviets had already used the moon as a nuclear testing ground to basically show how clever they were to the rest of the world and to intimidate each other with who's got the biggest and most powerful and accurate missiles. So just what?
And really, man, the Lord put the spirit on the wicked, man, to bring those things into its fullness, that weaponry. Okay, we know after World War II as well that Russia got half of those German scientists that were much advanced, and America got the other half.
Was Project A119 and the later to be famous person that worked on it and inadvertently revealed the top secret program. This video is sponsored by NordVPN. Soviets took the lead when they put Sputnik 1 into orbit around the Earth on October the 4th, 1957. Then just 4 weeks later, on November the 3rd, Sputnik 2 carried like a dog into orbit. The shock to the US was palpable. If the Soviets could carry a satellite around the world with either a radio transmitter or a dog on board, then it could do the same with a nuclear weapon and place it anywhere on US soil within an hour. This was exactly the message the Soviets wanted to send, and now it was up to the US to try and show that they could do the same.
And I'll say this as well, man. Not only did they most likely want to nuke the moon, disannul promises that disannul ordinances that the Lord put in place. And matter of fact, we'll just go to Jeremiah and get it. But we know that this devil knows as well, the elites of this devil knows how his kingdom is prophesied to go down. He knows this. He knows that it's going to be an angelic invasion led by Yahweh Shai. So, that's why you hear, as of late, you heard President Trump talk about it as Space Force. That's why they're rushing to be prepared to fight this off, because they're going to fight tooth and nail to keep their kingdom. But the Lord's going to strip it from them, and effortlessly, might I add. All right.
But the rumour mill was already running at full steam before Sputnik 2 was even launched. On November 1st, 1957, just over 3 weeks after Sputnik 1, the Pittsburgh Press ran an article in which it claimed that the US intelligence services believed that the Soviets were going to explode a hydrogen bomb on the moon on November 7th, which would also be the 40th anniversary of the Russian Revolution. And they would announce this ahead of time so that the whole world could watch. In the article, they went on to say that although they didn't think they could do it on the first try, the fear was that the guidance system wouldn't be accurate enough to place it on the terminator line, that's the part between the light and dark part of the moon, so that it would show up more than the brightly lit surface of the full moon on November 7th. They claimed that if it missed the moon and went wide, it could slingshot around the back of the moon and head back to Earth, H-bomb and all. To top it all off, at the same time, President Eisenhower was given a report saying that the US had fallen well behind the Soviets in missile technology, the so-called missile gap. And to push the point home of how advanced the Soviet Premier Khrushchev believed his rockets were over the Americans, he challenged the US to a peaceful missile shooting match. After the...
So, yeah, you guys are getting the point. Now, what happens if this devil succeeds and nukes the moon? Somehow, and we're going to read Jeremiah here. Let me get the screen going here. What happens if he succeeds? If the moon's not there, what happens to this devil? It's not like he's going to get to rule forever. The earth is going to be destroyed as well. Because if you were to nuke the moon's gravity, all right, on Earth holds the planet in place. Without the moon, it'll mess up the tilt of the Earth. So if it was how do I put this? If it was to take the moon away or to nuke the moon and it was gone, not only would probably debris from the moon crash into the Earth, causing destruction that way, but if the Earth began to tilt wildly, you would get all kind of different biblical proportion weather catastrophes. If it was to stop tilting, if it went to no tilt, then you wouldn't have any seasons, and it would probably lead to extreme weather like ice ages and stuff like that. So life would cease to exist anyway. But this devil, he would be willing to kill everybody, to blow everybody up for the sake of going against the Most High. That's why the scriptures even say in Matthew the 24th chapter, and if an end wasn't put to him, no flesh would be saved. All right, now let's go to the blue letter here. Let me share it with you guys. All right. We're going to Jeremiah 31 and 33. Scroll down here. We'll start at 33, all right? Jeremiah 31, 33. But it shall be the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel. So everything pertains unto us once again. After those days, saith the Lord, I will put my law in their inward parts, uh, and write in their hearts, and will be their God, and they shall be my people. So in the kingdom, man, when we get our new bodies, we're not going to be able to go off to walk in a contrary fashion unto the Lord, man. We're going to be perfect. Verse 34, and they shall teach no more every man his neighbor, because we're already going to be perfect, and every man his brother, saying, know the Lord, for they shall all know me, from the least of them to the greatest of them, saith the Lord. For I will forgive their iniquity, and I will remember their sin no more. Verse 35, thus saith the Lord, which giveth the sun for a light by day, and the ordinances of the moon and of the stars for a light by night, which divideth the sea when the waves thereof roar. The Lord of hosts is his name. And then this, here's an out for this devil in verse 36, which he can't achieve it. The Lord won't allow him to. Jeremiah 31:36. If those ordinances depart from me, saith the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever. And what is this devil's goal been from the jump, going all the way back to Jacob and Esau? Oh, for the days of my father have passed, thence will I slay my brother Jacob. All right, they're all going all the way back to Genesis. I'll go get it really quick. Genesis 24. Get down there. All right, Genesis 24, we'll start at oh, that's not what I wanted. Let me see. Bear with me really quick here. I'll find this precept. Oh, okay. That's why it's Genesis 27. Genesis 27 and 41. There we go. All right, Genesis 20. Put this full screen for you guys here. Genesis 27, 40. We'll start at We'll start. Let's just get straight to the point. 41. Genesis 27 and 41. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And they still hate us this day. And they're fighting for their blessing back tooth and nail, which is why they would go to lengths like nuking the moon. And they're trying to build a space force and fight against the Most High. There's a reason for all these things, man. You understand? And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. So, Jake, man, this devil doesn't hate you because of the color of your skin. Gets along with the Hamites just fine. He hates you because of the blessing. He knows that we're the supreme people of the earth. He knows that we're his competition for having dominion over the earth. And even the ordinary Edomite that don't know shit about nothing, they know it in their spirit. They were designed that way deep down. That's how they feel. It's an innate thing. It's something that's built into their spirit to hate you. So it's much more deeper than, oh, because you're black. And when we're not black, we're different colors. We're different shades of brown. Okay, so it's much deeper than the complexion that you are. It's who you were called and chosen to be. And Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart, the days of mourning for my father, Isaac, right? My father are at hand. Isaac was Yahushua as well. Then will I slay my brother Jacob. Okay? So we go back to what we read in Jeremiah 31st chapter. we talk about the ordinance, Jeremiah 31 and 36. Let's go back to it. Jeremiah 31 and 36. What would the devil achieve by destroying the moon? Oh yeah, blunts on deck, man. That's wicked. That's off. And the brother's right for telling you that, man. You gotta, change your YouTube name. If you truly came here to be sincere and to pursue Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, you definitely need to change your name. Okay, so you're gonna get put in timeout. When next time you come back and you change your name or something like that, then if you sincere, you come back. But that's madness, man. Anyway, going back to Jeremiah 31:36. So why would they want to do something like that? Why would they try to, stop the ordinances, search the depths of the sea? What's their motivation behind achieving these feats? Jeremiah 31:36. If those ordinances depart from before me, saith the Lord, then the seed of Israel also shall cease from being a nation before me forever. So yeah, they want. No, this isn't a new channel. This isn't a new channel. Same channel. So that's what this devil was trying to achieve. Going all the way back to Genesis, man. They hate us because of the blessing, the promises that pertain unto us. So, if by any means they can disannul that promise that was given to us, they're going to do it, man. That's their motivation behind trying to achieve these feats. You understand? And nothing else. That's their only way to escape, us ruling over them. That's the only way for them to escape. So let's see what's in store for this devil. Even though he's gonna try tooth and nail to, make the Most High a liar, which will never be the case. His destiny is to go into captivity and for us to rule over him, and for him to pay for all the blood that he shed in the land. All right. Let's see. Let's start at the top. Isaiah 14:1. It reads, "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land." And going back to just common sense, if you're a follower of the scriptures, you understand what? That there's certain prophecies that have to take place. There's certain boxes you have to check to identify who's who in this book. You understand? So we know that the Lord is going to set the children of Israel back in their land. They're not going to be placed in their land by Edomites. Edomites aren't going to be placing other Edomites back in the land and then, they're the Jews now. No. We're going to be placed back in our land after the return of our Lord, and that has not happened yet. So then you have to ask yourself, if you're new, who are the people in the land of Israel today? How do they fit what the book is talking about? They don't. Keep it short. All right. Isaiah 14:1 again from the top. "For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob and will yet choose Israel and set them in their own land, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob. And the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids." Who are we possessing? And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. Who took us into captivity? Predominantly Esau, Edom, but all the nations did. All the nations are going to have to serve a portion of their captivity, and they're trying to escape these things, which is why they're all confederate together, which is why they're confederate against us. All right. "The Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were. They shall rule over their oppressors." And we already know who our oppressors are. All right. So this devil is no way that he can make the Most High a liar, because the Lord is not a man that he should lie, neither the Son of Man that he should repent. All right. So, we'll go read at the. All right. This Numbers 23:19. God is not a man that he should lie, neither the son of man that he should repent. Hath he said, and shall he not do it? Or hath he spoken, and shall he not make it good? All right, so everything this devil's tried to accomplish, man, is going to come crashing down. This new world order that he's trying to establish, he's going to push for it. And it might seem like he even gets close to it. But at the end of the day, he's not going to succeed. The elect are going to be delivered. 2/3 are going to be destroyed. He's going to be taken into captivity. And we're going to have an everlasting kingdom. And that's just simply what it is, man. There's no way around it. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys that clip. I don't even know if that's the actual clip that I seen the first time. They probably took it down, but that's what I found when I searched it again on YouTube. But yeah, man, Lord willing, it was edifying. Lord willing, it was edifying to you guys, for whoever it was for, you know what I mean? To get you to realize, man, this man truly is the devil, and the lengths that he'll go to, to have his kingdom going forever. A kingdom that's ruled in wickedness, might I add. He said, pull up a quick video for it. It's called A Trip to the Moon. That the movie you mentioned? Okay, so this must be the brother or the sister. I don't know. The brother that we had you changing. Yeah, you can't come on the. But the water for changing your name. All right, and you can just put your Hebrew name. All right, but brother said Kazak said type in A Trip to the Moon. In 1902. Okay, let's see what I get here. Oh, I think I've seen this. Let me is it a shorter version? Because it's only 12 minutes. Let me see if they got a shorter version. Though. I think I watched this in a film class before. Let me see here. Yeah, but I know that I remember they shot that missile up to the moon. Let me get this going here. Council of Edomites, man, all coming together plotting, and that's how they have counsel, man, on how to spiral the world into more wickedness. I don't know. I think it's silent film. Let me see if I can get to the point where they putting the bomb in the silo. And I wonder what country this film was made in. French. It was okay. France. Well, the director was French. I'm trying to find that part where they tried to actually nuke the moon. Yeah. But if you want to watch that on your own time, man, you guys go ahead. But they always have visuals, and they put their agenda in media all the time to allude to the fact of what they're trying to do. But yeah, this devil's not going to achieve any of the feats that he strives to. He can't make the Most High a liar. He's not going to stop the prophecies from happening. All right. So that's something that we got to keep in mind. We got to know, hey, regardless of what this devil is pushing for, regardless of the things that actually do take place, that he does, get going, he's never going to disannul the promises that were promised to us. All right. So, that at the end of the day, that's a comforting thing to know, regardless of what this devil is doing, the wickedness that he's pushing on us, he's not going to win. So with that being said, man, again, I want to give all praises to the Most High, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakadash. I want to give double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And I want to say shalom to all the brothers and, of course, the few sisters who are pursuing this truth in sincerity. All right? May the blessing of election be upon your house. Shalom. First and foremost, all praise to Yahweh Shah.
O children of Israel, you only have I known of all the families of the earth.